We are here. Well,
Yeah.
I got an update, Bobby. First, let's cover the news. We got an update on my move. Um, they're behind on finalizing the paperwork, but that happens on a big sale. Things don't line up as well as we want it to sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
So, but they pushed out the closing date. At least it's definite. It'll be August 25th. So now, um, that'll give me time maybe to get moving truck or whatever and try to figure out something on uh, getting this place cleaned up a little bit. I need some help first. So come on over here and help me clean up this place.
Yeah, I wish I could take a Greyhound bus to try to help you out.
Yeah, I know. I know the guy still wants it. Last I checked with Don and Noel, and she said, "Yeah, the guy still wants it. He's able to pay what I'm asking for it, which I'm taking a $35,000 cut on it." So, and then, but I'm trying to help him out.
Yeah.
And like how I was helped out in getting this place, I didn't need any down payment. I got it for next, I got it for a decent month for rent or for mortgage rather. And it was a contract for deed option, but I ended up paying it off 2 years early. Instead of 10 years, I got it done in 8. And so now I'm just trying to get out of here before it snows, and I don't want to have to pay another year in taxes if I'm going to be moving. That'd be silly. Like I paid
Yeah.
for a whole year of storage. Now I'm got that emptied. My neighbor next door, Carol, she actually emptied it. I pretty much watched. I got tired watching. No, I can't do all that lifting and back and forth, and it was humid yesterday like crazy.
Yeah. I don't
And
know. Like, I never been to Arizona. So I would never understand how dry heat would be more decisive than heat with jacked up
all
wind.
right, all right. So here in Minnesota, or if you look at where you are. You have
Yeah.
humid days, right?
Hmm.
Okay, so when you have a 90-degree day and you have over 50% humidity, that's like sitting in a sauna
Hmm.
and nowhere to hide. Okay.
Yeah.
If you have higher than that, you can definitely feel it. And if you have a breathing problem, what happens is you're breathing in a lot of the moisture that's in the air. Okay. And that makes it harder for your lungs to work. And now, when I was younger, I didn't have this problem. But I've always had the rhythm issue. Basically, I've always had AFib, but they didn't really call it that then. They just said, "Oh, your heart's skipping a beat or whatever. It's racing fast and it slows. What the heck's going on there?" They never even diagnosed it ever, and so that kind of hurt me. I wish they would have diagnosed it back then. But anyway, um, the humidity causes my breathing issue to get worse, and then my leg muscles feel like lead. My feet feel like I'm wearing lead boots, and I can't walk. And I really get tired fast.
Oh yeah.
So I gotta either sit down or get in the car and turn on the air and get some dry air coming, and then I can relax and then get back to it. So that's why it takes me so long to do anything
Yeah.
recently. Plus, with my medication, my blood thinner medication, which I didn't take yet. Ooh, I forgot that. I better take that. Not blood pressure, but yeah, blood thinner, not blood pressure.
Yeah.
Blood thinner I gotta take also. I didn't think.
And this is why he should focus more on the move than doing a live drive, because we have not been doing any live driving streams because we've been having some issues. He's been having some issues with his phone, not communicating with the car stereo. I mean, it can communicate, but when you try to stream her, it just won't route in.
That doesn't make sense.
And usually there's supposed to be an override switch in the settings once you get into StreamYard on your mobile to make it go into the stereo. I mean, I know how to do it,
Okay.
but yeah.
Okay, well, we'll have to work on it. I mean, if we can. So, but there's some crazy stuff happening. Apparently we had a shooting at the university in what, Georgia?
Yeah. I just never tune into Agenda Free. Let me see.
Well, and these shootings can happen anywhere, even at your local Walmart, Bobby. So you got to be ready to react and hopefully get out safely.
Yeah.
Oh, you got someone that playing on the screen there.
Oh yeah. I'm just trying to get on. I'm still trying to check to see if Agenda Free is still on.
Uh,
Since I subbed up to him. There we go. Oh yeah, he's still live. I'm not turn on him right now.
well, we can't have that going here though. That'd be copyright.
It won't be truly copyright, but yeah. I'm just gonna
Well,
lower it
YouTube
down.
thinks different. They'll say, "Oh, you're showing someone else's content. That's copyright."
Um,
I'm just saying I don't want any trouble with that. I'm trying to get monetized on YouTube, and I can't do that if we keep getting copyright.
yeah. Okay. Well. Oh yeah. Oh, it said in here that the shooter was trying to target the CDC over that COVID vaccine that those punks in Washington wants to get rid of. They want
Huh?
to slash the funding. I call them punks for a reason.
Yeah.
You can call
Well,
them
if
niggers, but
you,
I call them punks.
yeah. Well, if you got, if anyone got the jab and they're upset now about it, then that's your own problem. Don't be messing with other people's lives. I mean,
Yeah,
I got
some
it.
people,
I
some people
got
just,
it.
yeah. Whenever you first heard about it, some people just, I just feel like some people just need to shut their mouths and just,
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
mean, I got it twice because my healthcare worker suggested it, and I asked the healthcare worker, "Well, does this mean I won't get it?" No. It's like, okay, that's my last shot I'm getting forever. If I catch it,
hey,
I'll either fight it off or I'll be dead. So I ain't worried about it.
why am I yet to get it? Even though I got the dig of a jig, I'm still yet to get it. You're probably
Yeah,
still yet to get it.
yeah. Well, they said older people specifically have that problem, and then our bodies are a little bit uh, they're a little bit weaker to fight off the virus.
Oh, there's
So
Maria. Let me.
hey Maria, uh, good. She can brighten up the screen instead of looking at us two. What the hell?
Yeah,
Let me get that guy Kevin Hale in here.
if he comes. I'm just waiting for them to come, and then if they want to be on the show, then I'll just
then he can keep you in line, keep you straight.
So, does Maria want to be on the show?
We would like Maria to be on the show. We miss
Yeah.
Maria.
Yeah.
We tried to convince Dr. Rita to come on the show, but she's busy. She's doing other stuff.
Yeah. What about your? Okay, then I'll give her the link.
There you go, Bobby. Look at that. You asked nice, and she says yes. I asked nice, and it's weird. What's the difference there? No, she came on before when I asked.
Yeah.
Yeah, one good thing about this delay on the move is I have time to finish cleaning up some things here, finish cleaning up and cleaning out the house, so it's ready to go, and
Yeah.
then maybe some time to get the moving people and everything like that.
Yeah.
I am not a weirdo.
Oh
If
my
I am,
God.
I'm the nicest weirdo you ever met, but you haven't really met me yet. So other people will verify that I'm a nice guy. Unless you smoke around me, then I got a problem.
Yeah. Oh,
Send
I
her.
sent it you on. I sent it. I sent check Teams. I don't have her on Messenger. Check Teams. Not not Messenger.
If you're not on Teams, Maria, I can send it to you on Messenger.
Yeah. She needs to be on
If,
Teams for me because I don't think I have her on Messenger.
oh no, why not? Just look
Oh
her
no,
up.
I do. I
Yeah,
do.
look her up. I thought you did. Hey
Okay.
Charles, would you like to be on for a little bit? You don't have to be on the whole show. Or if we're only on for an hour, then you only have to be on for an hour. That would be the whole show.
Oh yeah, that's another thing I forgot to put right here. Yeah, that's another thing I need to put. Oh yeah, yeah. I just found you on Messenger. I sent you the link.
So Charles, is it humid in Ohio? Kind of like my weather here. Here comes a guy with the loud. Not one guy. There's two of them racing around. Yeah, I'm about ready to call the sheriff here. This is fucking stupid. They should not be racing up and down in front of my fucking house.
Imagine if Ron has a sniper rifle. He'll be shooting
Had-
at the hood. The engine is that.
yeah, no, I would be kind. I wouldn't do all that. 'Cause I don't want to go to jail or prison for that. I think it'd be a lot safer to call the sheriff. But why
Yeah.
are they racing up and down my street? They have not been here for 8 years and now they're here. Because you know I'm moving. They got all kinds of other roads to race. Heck, they can get on Highway 30 and race past Jeffers at 60 miles an hour if you want. That's what the speed limit is. I had this weirdo do something strange on the way back after I had lunch, and I sent my UPS envelope that had to be there yesterday. But I had to wait till I got all the insurance stuff put on. And then I come back, and I went to my medical appointment though, and I come back on that one road that has the old sign bridges on to 15. And this guy in a blue car, for some reason, didn't like me behind him. So he pulls over off the road, and then he gets back on the road in front of another car that's coming, but to get behind me right on my bumper. Now, I don't know if that's stupid or retarded or just plain ridiculous of why he would drive like that. Now, I knew, for one, his little tiny car only has a 4-cylinder, so he would be able to keep up with my 6-cylinder. So I got to Highway 4, and first time in a long time I've done this, and I went 80 miles an hour to get away from that guy, because he like sped up and got right on my bumper, and it's like, why did you do that? I mean, if I stopped the car because of a deer, you're in my trunk, and then I'd have to be kicking your ass. I'm just saying. I would call that, no offense towards anybody that has a mental condition for being retarded, but I would call that retarded, to be honest. So we got on to, just plain nonsense, right? So anyway, we got on to 4, and I got it up to 80 miles an hour. Man, that car drives good 80 miles an hour. Got everything cleaned out. Couldn't even tell I was going 80. And I got thinking, well, I haven't had a ticket in 25 years. I better slow it down a little bit. So I did. But yeah, that's not something I do all the time. But on the way to Arizona, I'll probably have plenty of roads to test that process of cleaning out the junk in the engine by going 80 and just getting it all cleaned out.
All right. What's up, Genghis?
Hey, Genghis, good to see you. Good to, yeah, as I said, I said that to Charles and Maria too, so we're good. All right.
Oh yeah, in case you missed it, there is a delay in the moving day.
Oh yeah. The loan process is having a delay of some kind with finalizing the paperwork, but it is reset to August 25th. So I welcome any donations for the cost of the moving. If I use pods or whatever I use, they want over $2,000 on most of the ones that I'm looking at. Of course, it's summer. They're going to charge higher. It don't matter if I get discounts or not. Makes no difference. So it's going to cost a lot of money just to move, plus the distance. And then when I get there, I got to set up my electricity and my TV and internet and water bill that my real estate lady said was only $30. Now, can anyone guess what I pay here in a small town for the water bill? Or a small city, I guess. It's actually labeled as a city. But guess what I pay here? Everyone else might be different, but guess what I pay? And I'm one person. I don't use that much water, trust me. Guess what I
Okay.
pay? Take a wild guess. Everyone take a guess. $30 in Benson, Arizona. No, no, not 20 gingas. No way. I wish it was 20.
I had to pay the water bill at my old residence, and it's usually about between 80 or 90 tops.
But you got two people in your apartment and the dogs. So there you go.
Well,
All of that.
well, in my current residence, I don't have to pay water. I just got to pay the rent. But then you got
Okay.
the lights, you got the internet. That's all you got to pay. You pay the rent,
Okay.
you pay for the lights, and then if you have any form of entertainment or internet, you got to pay
Yeah.
that as well.
Yeah. Your internet is your own deal. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do have a well dingus, but it's been sealed and I have never used it because it would cost so much money a year to test the water. And so I didn't want to go through that problem. Well, even that would be, oh yeah. Oh, 60 there. Okay, Charles, yeah. Even that would be better than what I pay. And you got more than yourself living in your house.
Yeah, but like I said, when I was living at the trailer, I had to be the proprietor of the water bill. It's about 80 or 90.
Yeah. Well, Bobby had it right. It's like $90, and it wasn't supposed to go past, I believe it was supposed to be 80. So that was where it was supposed to stop, not 90. So I'm moving to a desert that has no water, and I'm using the water tank from the city, and it is only going to be $30 for that big house. Wow.
Wow, $30 for just a single pump. That's cute.
And then, yeah. And so I'm going to see if I can't start a class action lawsuit against Governor Newscomb and ass backwards bass
Oh,
in
Google's
LA.
here. Google's here.
Finally.
Hey, oh my gosh, you look great, Maria.
Oh, thanks. I had to jump
Yeah,
through some big hoops to get here.
yeah.
So,
Seems like you ladies always look better than us guys. I don't know why that is. But
well, that estrogen kind of helps a little bit.
I mean, like Dr. Edith, we always talk about her hair looking really great. And she always
Yeah,
gets a kick out of it.
yeah.
So,
So that was I've let's see where I work. It's a nonprofit organization, so we had a big fundraiser for today, and it was 100 miles from here. So I got it. We had to be there at 6 a.m. So my day started at 3 a.m. today, and here I am. So sorry you have to see all of this, but I've got my bourbon. We're
oh,
good.
there you go.
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
You know what you should get, Maria? I know what you should get. On some of the Facebook ads, I saw these collector mugs or drink cups for military, for firefighters, for cops or whatever.
Oh yeah.
You know. Yeah, and they're clear. They're clear glass. They're huge. I mean, my hand probably won't fit around them, so you might have to use both hands to drink out of it. But you pour in your whatever your favorite drink is, and you just enjoy. And I bet that would look really cool in that fancy glass. So
Good. You're right.
look on. I'm gonna get a one for the Navy because of course I was in the Navy. But I might only drink out of it if I decide to have a special drink once in a while.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna necessarily drink Coke out of it or Diet Coke out of it.
Right. We need to get you out of that, dear.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Hey, I got my water. I actually got it almost half gone.
Good for you. I kind of think once you get to where you're going,
Yeah,
your body's going. excellent. Bobby knows. Seriously, like
Well, I'm trying to work on it. I am. I got a 3/4 case of the smaller bottles in the car ready to go. I've been drinking that actually just driving around here, you know. So I've been feeling a little bit better because of it. And
well, where you're going to, that's a lot of no humidity, and your body's really going to crave that. Like
but the yeah, but the hard thing here is in Minnesota with it being after the lightning storms, this was a few weeks ago or a week ago. I can't remember what the temperature was, 85 degrees or something like that. And it was 94% humidity. So then if you add that, you probably had a close to a higher, like 10-degree feel like weather. So you had it at 95. Okay. So then, of course, all the moisture in the air, and I'm trying to breathe, and all I'm doing is breathing water basically. And that makes it really hard on the breathing. And I've
it's
heard about some older people talking about it, and that's why they moved to Arizona, because it is a so-called drier heat. But in the house, I mean, if it's 115 or 12, I'm not going to be out in direct sunlight because my blood thinner medication won't handle it. So I'm going to wait till the sun goes down, and I'll enjoy it. Then I'll see all the weird stuff going on out there.
well, like right now it's 80, 86 degrees here, but the heat index is 92 because the dew points like 72 and the humidity is at 62%. So
Yeah, there you go.
mix it up.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Okay. So Charles just made a
Yeah,
comment that remember when Mark was setting up his scope, it got overheated. It's very
yeah.
easily done.
Well, he was doing work. He was doing hard work, but I'm probably not going to do
Well,
that. I'll let
no,
someone else do
it
that.
doesn't matter. It really out there, it doesn't matter because you don't know that you're getting overheated until
Exactly.
yeah.
Well, I'll just be prepared and be drinking more water when I get up and when I'm working. I'll drink more water and put the Diet Coke aside until I get ready to go relax inside for the evening, if
I
I have to.
I can remember um, when I started working. So I worked a full time job, and I can remember when I started working outside after I got off from work, which was about 5 o'clock. So during the summer, especially when I was working until the sun went down, which was probably around about 9, I was it was hot and it was humid and all that stuff. I can remember I stopped drinking Cokes. I used to get a Coke every day. Like that was when you could go to McDonald's and get the big $1
Yeah,
and
the,
Coke.
the real large cup rather than the one
Yeah,
they got now, which is a medium cup.
right. But I remember it was like I just didn't want that anymore. I wanted water. So I listened to my body. So the Cokes became a treat later. Like if I didn't work one night,
Right.
I would drink a Coke. And I kind of hoping that that's where you're going to.
That's what I'm getting to. Yeah. Now
Yeah.
I still have a habit of thinking I want it, so I buy it. Now I did buy a bunch of small bottles of Coke, about 10-ounce bottle, whatever it is. And I'm thinking that if I drink the more water along with the reducing the amount of Coke, which this is not a 2 liter.
Mhm.
So I'm working on that. Now I did have a Coke with my uh, Frisco burger I had at Hardee's today.
Oh, always. So that's the treat. So I would go to Hardee's and get a big ham and cheese,
Yeah,
curly fries, and a
yeah.
lot of
I'm
Coke.
not sure that the bacon is good for you, but on the Frisco burger, but I tell you, it sure does taste good.
Honey, they can tell you all day long that bacon's not good for you, and they will never stop eating it.
Right.
Yeah.
Ever.
So,
Speaking of bacon now here and beef even, you got some religions Okay, and I'm not trying to be crazy or nothing here, but I wonder how a Muslim, if he's working in a fast food place, how do they handle the beef and the bacon? They're against that totally. How can they handle that?
It's pork,
That would be bacon, right? Pork would be bacon.
bacon, but not the hamburgers. And I
Not beef. Okay.
Yeah, so I want to like go through Gingus's comments right here. Yeah,
Yeah,
I had to
Giga
get the
said.
weather yesterday for store run, and it was like on and off raining. I didn't check the weather this week or any other day, but yeah, if it's gonna be like raining like on and off, yeah. But Genghis wanted to know if you're not into teas or coffee.
Yeah. What do you like, Ron? Do you like tea or coffee?
I think I like coffee more. Um, I don't know why. I don't really get a rush from the caffeine. I mean, I'm so used to caffeine now, it really doesn't make a difference. And so, but I mean, I would drink it for taste depending on what kind of, maybe what creamer you have in it. The other day when I was at Brian's house, I stayed overnight and then I had a beer for the first time in like forever. Rolling Rock beer. It's probably only 3.2 anyway, so it ain't gonna hurt nothing.
I think
But
the last time he went to Bill's,
yeah, Bill's had a, what do you call that one? Starts with an M.
the Michelob Ultra,
No, the short beer that they have.
Miller Lite.
No, uh, starts with MOG something. I can't remember. Anyway, I felt it was only right. I just got to be careful with the medication. As long as I'm not getting
Yeah,
plastered drunk, it should be all right. So,
But
yeah,
uh,
yeah, you have a drink or two. It's not a big deal. Uh,
right.
yeah,
But Brian and I used to drink Rolling Rock when it was in the bottles, and we'd drink them, like nothing. And,
yeah,
and of course, after a few of them, you'd be going to sleep pretty good without medication. And
yeah,
you don't drive, you don't drive after that. So you're gonna go to sleep after you do that. But that was before I had to take all these damn medications, the heart medication and this and that and the other thing. And but anyway, uh, sat at the fire, and then in the morning time,
what is this?
yeah.
Trisha's wife
I'm
cooked
just
breakfast.
trying because
Are
there's
you
a
like,
couple of comments. Um, and where he's at, if he gets heated, he drips. But in Arizona, you just run out dry and do not notice. Jenkins
Yeah,
says that people that live over 100, past 100, instead the basic meals, bacon and eggs in the morning, they don't. He doesn't know if they were bacon. It just probably got some. They probably had a better light going through 100.
yeah,
And they say desert area doesn't work well with pigs. They ruin out the cover roots gets ruined. Well, is it true that most of the people that in the Muslim faith actually lives in the desert, or that's all the time?
I'm not sure, but I think that a lot of people with health issues, especially with breathing issues, the humidity, whether you're down south or up here in the north or on the east coast, anywhere, you're going to have really bad humidity. And I think that causes a lot of issues with people's breathing and
Yeah,
possibly heart conditions as well, because you're not getting the air that you need to survive.
oh,
So,
what is it? I think it's Louisiana and Kentucky, and I can't remember. There was like five top states that had the worst humidity. So I think it was Louisiana, Kentucky, Alabama, and Mississippi. And would Georgia be in there?
yeah, I think so. I've been to Georgia. I think so.
yeah. You like salads?
I can eat salad, yeah. So,
I like salads.
I just got to be careful of the lettuce, the amount of lettuce I eat because of my INR, which is blood count that they use to decide how thick or thin your blood is.
Yeah.
And so if I eat more lettuce, that interferes with the number and could cause it to go either. I think it's lower, yeah, and so or it causes it to go higher, maybe I don't know. So I've been really careful about how much lettuce I eat. So
There's only certain kinds of lettuce that I can eat. I can't tolerate romaine,
yeah,
and
Yeah.
it's everywhere. It's everywhere, but I can't eat it. So if I make a salad, that's something I have to do at home.
Yeah. Okay. So, Charles, did you still want to be on the show, or I sent you the link on the messenger?
so I was going to ask everyone, whoever shows up, and we got three people somewhere else here. I don't know where they're all at.
Two on your YouTube and one on my Twitch. Which I might want to like try to get some people on Twitch because I'm starting my process of being getting paid from them.
Yeah,
So when are you doing your move? Is it next week?
it's August 25th now,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
that's pretty much set. It was supposed to be Tuesday on the 12th, but they did not get the certain paperwork finalized, and so we got to wait till 25th.
Gotcha.
And we want to make sure everything's done correctly so that the loan goes smoothly. I mean, I already got it approved for the amount, but just got to go through the process
Right.
of getting everything approved.
So do you have to do any? Are you going to do packing? Have you already like packed up little stuff that can
Yeah, yeah.
go?
I packed up a lot of stuff, and my friend next door, my friend Carol, she helped me. Well, actually, she did work. I sat there and got tired watching her.
Not bad.
Well, I had because it was so humid just that day. We started early at
Mhm.
like 10 o'clock in the morning. It was already humid. And when it happens, like I was describing to Bobby earlier, one, I can't breathe. I can't get a full inhale.
Right.
And then it feels like I'm wearing cement boots or whatever. My feet can't move. My legs are sore from walking. Then my lower back hurts, and so I gotta like bend over like I'm an old guy or something. And I can't do a lot of that. And then having to lift heavy things, which I put everything in there.
Mhm.
And Carol was like, "Oh yeah, I'll help you." So she comes over there with her truck and she gets everything out of the storage, and well, we're done.
Well, that's wonderful. It's hey, it's sometimes you have neighbors that are great. I'm blessed from where I am. I wanted to build way back onto my
Oh
property,
boy,
just be in the middle of the woods and not have to look or deal with anything. But I was not able to do that. So I've got two great neighbors beside of me
yeah.
where I'm at right now. So, and they watch out for me. Like if somebody pulls up in my
Oh
driveway, I get a text message or I get a phone call.
yeah,
So they're because I live back far enough that you're not going to pick my house at random. So
right.
they always try to make sure. So, and I think that's wonderful.
And I'll have security. I think I'm gonna get ADT this time there, and they have some really good cameras. They cost like $300, but they're worth it. They have 24-hour, 24/7, monitoring and everything like that.
Right.
Anyone tries to break in, the alarm goes off. They get dispatched. They call the police and everything like that, and they're either caught or they're gone before they can mess with anything. You know.
Oh, yeah.
So
Okay.
I'm not out in the by myself. I'm in the town or in the city. I got two neighbors beside me, but like here, I can stretch my arms out. I almost feel like I can touch each house on each side.
That's
But
where I grew up. So I grew up like, I mean, there were houses just right beside, and I never thought anything about it because the neighborhood was calm and everything was good. So
Bobby, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm about to get rid of it there.
Okay, go ahead, Maria. Sorry, I was looking at that security issue.
um,
Uh,
we never thought anything about it because the neighborhood was calm and it wasn't a big deal. You know, everybody was neighborly. So it was so different um, when I moved somewhere else to where I had absolutely no neighbors. And I had 2.5 acres of land and I didn't see anybody. And that was when I was like, this is where I want to live. Even though the neighbors I had were great, but there were people right beside of you. Even if you had a privacy fence, if there was a second story up there, they were watching
you're
it.
looking at, yeah,
They were seeing all of it.
yeah.
So it's like here, the way I built my house and where I sit, there's absolutely nobody that can see anything that's going on back here. So
Only we get to watch you.
yeah, you just get okay. So you see the double trees right there.
Yeah.
So here recently, I have discovered if I turned my outside lights on, the whole all of these windows would be covered up with hornets.
Oh wow.
But as long as I don't turn my outside lights on, there's no problem. Well, in these double trees, tonight I have finally found the hornet's nest, and it's huge.
Oh my gosh.
This winter, those two trees will no longer be there,
God, yeah.
and they're going to
They'll
be
have to. They'll have to be moved. They'll be evicted, and they have to go somewhere else.
they when it's winter time they can't fly, so they're just going to die where they are because we're going to cut the trees down
And
and
they'll be frozen. Yeah.
set them on fire, and they'll be done. So
Yeah. Good deal.
and it's huge. I didn't realize how big it was until I videoed it tonight.
See, you only now for that kind of a job, you need a lighter like this. You need a Trump lighter.
No, she
Yeah.
no,
Do
she
they
doesn't.
have those?
Yeah.
No, she
You
doesn't.
need you need a Trump lighter, and then that will cover the hornet's nest. Let me show you what it is now.
Okay, so dude, I'm gonna buy like diesel fuel
No. This has
blow up.
flameless. You can see the flame a little bit.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah.
Yeah. So it actually looks like an X. I don't know how they did that, but anyway, looks like an X. But yeah, this thing will light things pretty good. And so, but cool. It was free. I got it from Patriot Attic through my friend Barry, who advertises for them.
Okay,
And
dude,
you just have to pay for shipping and handling.
free is great.
So,
Whatever,
yeah.
free is great. No, with these hornets' nests, whenever it gets, of course, hornets, wasps, all that stuff, the temperature gets low enough they can't fly.
Okay.
So we're gonna cut that down, and I'll
Yeah.
have a neighborhood party. Bring your chainsaw. We're gonna cut it down, and we're
You'll cook lunch for everyone and have the beer ready.
no.
Yeah.
Bring your
No
own.
bourbon for me. No bourbon for me.
Yeah, if you want to bring some hot dogs, we can do it over the flame or some s'mores or whatever. But that section of that tree will be gone. So
That's good. That's good. And hell, the tree is probably damaged by them anyway.
well, I was looking at it, and it's got those holes in them where
Yeah.
limbs have fallen off, and a lot of the trees out here, and I think it's because this ground holds waters so much, they kind of rot out from the inside, and
Yeah.
you don't know it until it has fallen. So
And it might fall on your house.
that one, if the wind was bad enough coming from the south, yes, it would. So
That's why I cut all my trees down in the backyard. Is when I went to Bill's one of the times, and I was on the way to Charles' house, and almost there, my neighbor called me and said, "You got a tree that dropped all its limbs on your front yard, which would have killed somebody if they're under it."
mhm.
But I called my friend Joe, the guy that took care of tree removal and snow and lawn care and everything like that, for $5,000, which I paid him off, you know. And for
Jeez.
$5,000, he cut down all my trees. And then I had one tree that was right beside the house that was over 40 inches in diameter. And if the wind hit that just right, I'd be camping in my backyard, not, not in the house.
Exactly.
So I didn't want to deal with that every time I go somewhere. I got one tree left, and that's where the birds have their little birdies, in the springtime. Which I actually got to see that happen this year. I didn't see it before, so that was kind of weird. But yeah, so uh, then I don't have to worry about that one unless the wind comes that way and crashes into my house. But then my house is probably gone already.
You'll be gone in 2 weeks. So
Yeah, that's right. And I got 1 acre land. Mark actually seen the property. Mark and Marianne went to go see the property for me.
oh, wonderful.
And they got in the backyard. He noticed a few things and told me about them. I told my real estate agent about it. And I guess they took care of everything, got it fixed. And anyway, he said that's a nice backyard. And my property line actually goes past the red fence. I don't know if we can get that video, Bobby. Did you save that on OneDrive?
I did get to see it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, you did? Okay, good. All right, yeah. So the fence line in the where it's fenced off, what I call the backyard, but the property actually goes past that. And so some of the insurance companies out there don't cover insurance for the house because of the fire issue in California.
Oh,
So
yeah.
this is why I'm wanting to start a class action lawsuit against Newscom and Ass Backwards Bass. Okay, because they didn't put out the fires when they started. They didn't let the water out to do anything to help the people. And then she said, "Oh, we can start building in a week." Nobody has started rebuilding yet.
Right.
That is disgusting.
Well,
And why am I being punished for living in Arizona on the east side, not even close to California? Why am I being punished and not being able to insure my home?
right.
Now I can see if you're on the California property line, that could be a problem. Okay.
Hmm.
But if I'm on the other side of the state, why am I going to have to worry about fire? The only thing I see in the back, which is probably where my property is there's one tree there that could burn, but guess what? It's not going to go anywhere.
Yeah. The link to the video is in the chat.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. And my friend Lisa, the real estate lady, she helped, and she actually did that for me. And she said she doesn't do that for everybody. So that's nice.
No. And the best part is that Mark and Marianne are going to be there. So,
Well, see, I'll get to watch the scope. I donated the scope
yes.
to Mark and
Yes.
Benson. So I'll be able to watch it in real life as it's happening.
Mhm.
And then I got my own personal scope that I'm going to set up in my backyard. And Mark said,
Great.
"Well, I'll help you get the footing set for the shed and everything like that. I'm going to have a system like Mark's with roll-off roof and everything."
See,
And
my thing is, so during the summer, like this great full moon that's coming up right now or whatever,
yeah,
during the summer, it's in the south and you can
yeah.
see. Ron, are you close to the border? Do you need an invasion insurance?
Maybe, Charles, if there's something, well, I'll ask Progressive, hey, can I get invasion insurance? No,
Yeah.
I just need my machete and a couple of knives and we'll take care of it. And,
Get some tannerite. You'll be all right.
yeah, that's why I'm going to have security on the
Are you
house.
sure you don't need a chainsaw?
I have one. Actually, I have two.
I got two. But yeah, no, I think
have a nice fire in the backyard, and we won't know where Mr. Smith went to.
There you go. There you go.
So then they come around next day. Have you seen this guy? No, never seen him.
Oops. That's
Yeah.
All right. Yep. Yep.
So, but yeah,
Question for you, Maria. Now, if we wanted to have a real conversation about any topic we wanted to discuss, it might not be a favorite topic of anybody, okay? And I don't care if I'm talking about a topic and you agree or disagree. I don't care. What I want people to do, if we have a discussion and a topic to discuss, then I would like to, have people suggest topics to suggest, talk about. Come up with maybe till the end of the year, come up with a few that are interesting. It doesn't have to be politics. It doesn't have to be anything. But obviously, we're gonna have to have something about politics at some point.
no, you don't.
Okay. Well, anyway, if you can think of, let's see, we got how many? Let's see, August, okay, September, October, November, December. We got 4 months left. So for IT, let's think in September. Let's come up with 4 topics that each Friday night we can talk about without pissing anybody off. You know, I don't know how easy that will be, but I think it's a good challenge. So you can email me your choices, and we can do the research and get some things to talk about. And again, we don't have to agree with what anyone's saying. What I want people to do is do the research. Look up stuff. Find out if what I'm talking about is true or not, or if I'm just blowing a bunch of smoke or something. So I think that would kind of help and might actually draw more listeners, especially if they can be part of the show. You know, and they can come in as a guest and without being rude and taking over the show, they can be a guest and talk about some of the. Again, it doesn't have to be anything so serious as we see on the news or on X. But we can have. I think we can have some fun with it. I was thinking today. All right, in Arizona, where it's always sunny and hot, what the hell does the weatherman talk about? Oh, it's another hot one today.
Oh yeah. Always.
Oh boy. Or in the wintertime here they say, oh, snow is expected. Yeah, every day of the winter.
Yeah. Ron, what are you going to do? You're going to move down there and you're not going to have to worry. You're not going to have to deal with weather.
I know. And in the wintertime, it's going to be a little chilly at night, but I won't have any snow where
Do you
I'm at.
have to deal with a monsoon season there?
They have it now, but I mean, all that means in that area, Lisa had told me that's a real estate lady. Lisa had told me that it's monsoon season here, and we get like rain like every day, every off and on showers.
I think you're going to enjoy that. The lightning show that comes out of monsoon season is amazing.
Well, the lightning show here is scary.
Yeah, you might
It
say
will be
that.
scary for a while, it's being towed.
Well, we have tornadoes here, and there is no tornadoes in Benson. Okay.
Right.
I don't have to worry about my house being blown away by some weather issue. I may have a little dust storm, but that's normal.
Yeah. So we got Angus, we got Charles. Thanks for Maria for being here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Maria,
guys.
since you
Thank you
since you jumped in with both feet and you weren't scared, you get the first reading if you want.
Oh, are you doing readings?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
missed them the last couple of weeks. I don't know. We got distracted.
Yeah. But we got about 5 more minutes. I need to take
Well,
the
we're
garbage.
gonna go a little bit longer. Might go a little bit longer, Bobby.
Well, I'm gonna throw up my tobacco offering as you're doing that. So
All right, there you go.
All right.
All right, so
All right. Well, I'm gonna be right back. I gotta go take to the dog.
all right, I get Maria all to myself now.
ooh, that's kinky.
No, Amanda can tell you I'm a very respectful guy.
I know you are, but it's fun. It's fun just to make fun. So
Oh yeah. I think Kevin is very respectful too, but he likes to clown around a little bit much. He's like a
he
like
loves,
a
yeah, he loves to clown around.
he's like a junior high student in
Oh yeah,
high school.
his 12-year-old adolescent
Yeah.
alive and well. So Charles said they had a flash flood in New Mexico last week. It flooded the Dollar General. Oh my God. You're going to have problems with that if you go to the Dollar General. Just saying, be careful.
Yeah, that's in New Mexico, and that's probably the same, possibly the same river from Texas, isn't it? I don't know. The same river goes through both states.
Kind of below you. So, yeah.
But we don't really have anything like that. Okay, Maria's still shuffling. Hold on, I'm going to tap the deck. I'm going to give you 3 cards like I normally do. Wind up with that one. That's okay. And I'll take. Now I like to, because I don't want to get the same like Dr. Rita always gets a math card. For some reason, she shuffles a card, and that math card comes up to the top every time. Math card is supposed to be bad. Not
Well,
a
that'll give you a sign.
Yeah, but then she usually pulls another couple of cards in order to get the proper feeling and the reading. So, math card I think deals with non-decision or not being able to make up your mind or something.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yes. Yes.
But all these cards are positive most of the time.
Well, even that one is not really a negative card. It's just like if you have problems making decisions, it's letting you know that that's the most forefront thing in your brain.
All right, I'm going to take a picture and send it to you, then I'll show you. Take a picture of the cards, that is.
Aw.
Okay, that's hard to do when I'm not on the same level as cards there. Okay, let me see here. Okay, edit.
Genghis just said something about scorpions being out there. So that
yeah,
is something you need to watch out for. Don't leave your shoes on ever. And before even in your home, don't put your feet in your shoes until you've like emptied them out.
Right. Or if you can put them up on the shelf where they can't get to them.
Right.
I'll do that for sure. And if you dig for anything like gold, you have to watch out for that too. Because there's sometimes baby scorpions in the sand.
Oh, Maxie Poo. I love my little Max. Charles said my little
Hey, Max.
came to say
Hey,
hello.
Max. Okay.
Maxie Poo.
So let me see. Share.
Sweet baby.
Okay, now I want Messenger. What the hell? Things popping out there for some reason. House has been crazy with activity, but there's your card. Now I'll show them to you and kind of explain what I think.
Okay.
All right, so we got, Bobby's getting ready.
Arizona is different from here. Genghis is talking about that. Prairie dogs and stuff like that. That's what you got.
We have coyotes.
You still have coyotes. You still have you have scorpions. Thank God we don't. Armadillos. I don't know what function that armadillos have in life, but they have migrated
I did
to
that wrong.
Kentucky. We actually have them here in Kentucky now. So
Well,
completely.
that's best I can do with that. But here's your first card.
All right. My first card is, it's got to let me zoom in on it. Deeper insights are at hand. Your overall plan is good, but the details need work. Reflect before moving forward. Very good advice, always.
So, what do you think about that for your personal situation? Does it make sense to you?
That really does make a lot of
Okay,
sense to me. Yeah.
good. Dr. Rita did a reading for me last night. And what was interesting is I'm stressed out about this move, of course. I mean, this is a big
Well,
deal.
moving, divorce, and marriage and a loss of job are at the
But
high stress levels, always.
64 years old, I never anticipated I'd be moving, anywhere and getting a huge house and a 1 acre lot. And man, I tell you, it's going to be amazing when I get there. But yeah, that's the stress right there. And of course, now we got to delay it for a couple weeks. But that gives me time to do some things I need to get done.
Oh,
So,
well, at
uh,
least you're not dealing. Okay, so this one is make a decision. Are you choosing to prioritize yourself or another in this situation? Accept divine guidance, pointing to you toward your own joy. You deserve it.
interesting. I like that.
It's
Huh.
always that leap of faith.
Yeah. So,
Always that leap of faith.
yeah, I like that. And remember, what I always tell people is you have at least one uh, guardian angel that is watching you all the time.
Oh
Now,
yeah.
you have possibly two others or more, but at least two. So you might have three that are watching you most of the time. And of course, God is watching you, Jesus Christ, even if you don't believe all that, you know.
So yeah, this one is regain your focus. Trivial life matters are distracting you from your goals. Archangel Metatron and I are here to help you stay grounded.
There you go.
So that almost goes to like everyday life. You got to have a job. You got to make money. You got to pay your bills. Yeah, insurance, whatever. So yeah, all of those are very, very well.
Yeah, it makes sense. Makes sense for your
All of it.
personal
Yes, yes.
issues. Now, how to
I
get
think
back
that
to
also
normal.
makes sense to a lot of people.
Yeah, I like that.
Kind of a like a basic, even you. It's like that's the basic goals. You've got to calm down from you're in a lot of stress. You've
Yeah,
got a move coming up. A lot of stuff is going to happen to you in one end, and they're going to like throw all of your life in a fucking box.
yeah.
They're going to shove it
And
on.
yeah. And what's funny is I have a lot of paperwork. I don't know if when you bought that house, if you had a lot of paperwork to sign. But I mean, I'm getting a 30-year mortgage. All right. I do not get penalized for paying it off early, and there's no balloon payment at the end, so I can pay off and get it paid off early.
Be done with it.
And with any luck, and my personal finances, I'll get a couple of special payments that I can actually pay it off early. And so I'm
Comment.
using my money.
Charles just made a comment that says that there are no armadillos in Arizona.
Well, that's good.
Well, what function do they do? Okay, Charles, you're the mastermind. You know all of this stuff. Are they like anteaters? What function
You got it. Yeah, I think
do
they're
armadillos have? Yeah, but I always thought that they were like desert animals. I think everybody did.
yeah.
So anyway,
But
But
now,
no, you're gonna this move is gonna be good for you. It's gonna be a huge adjustment. You're gonna have a lot of stress on your body after you get there, just from the climate change.
yeah, right. I'm gonna have to get used to that quickly. Now I've been to Nevada. I've been to Reno. I've been to not Reno, but Nevada, Las Vegas for a gold show. When I drove some uh, probably 20 hours that way to the hotel, and then went to the gold show. And yeah, it was quite different, but it felt nice. And what was weird was when I left the gold show to go home, I went up through the tunnel that's at 11,000 feet or whatever, over to Colorado. And I got kind of dizzy and got the elevation sickness. And
Yeah,
I
easily.
felt like puke. And I asked a worker that was there having a lunch break, just enjoying the view. And I said, "Why do I feel like I want to be sick right now?" "Oh, just drink plenty of water. You'll be fine. It'll balance it out." So I
Yeah,
did.
yeah,
But by the time I got down to 9,000 feet, I was fine.
yep.
Yeah,
Water is the key to life, Ron. Remember that.
I'm working on it. I am working on it. Trust me. Now, Maria, didn't you have some cards? You had some tarot cards, right?
I did, but I got rid of them.
Oh, okay.
I got rid of them because I didn't deal with them much and I didn't understand them, and I needed somebody else to do an interpretation of them.
Yeah.
So if that's, I don't need them at that point. So
Yeah,
I got,
well, these are angel oracle cards, and so and in normal usage, we're only supposed to do one card, but I don't think that's enough all the time. I think the three cards balances out, kind of gives you a little more idea of what you need to be looking towards, or how you need to be responding.
hmm
Uh, Let me ask I'm going to ask my girlfriend to turn on the lights. All right, watch this. Alexa, let there be light. Oh, wait, she didn't work. Alexa, let there be light. Yeah.
So whenever I do that, I was like, Alexa, turn on first light, which is already on. But anyways, do that. I also have when I have my alarm that comes on in the morning when I wake up, I have it set to where the light gradually gets brighter
Oh,
as
yeah.
the sun's coming up. That's
Now,
perfect.
one day that's going to freak you out, though. You're going to be sleeping, all of a sudden, you're going to have this operation light in your face.
It's okay. Whatever it takes to wake my ass up in the mornings when it's dark. Like this
Yeah.
morning, I had to get up at my alarm was set for 3 a.m. I
Oh,
will
my
tell
goodness.
I will tell you when I left. Let's see, I left my house about 4:15 this morning, Central Time. And as I was leaving, I was facing south, and towards the west was the full moon, and towards the east was Venus and Jupiter.
Oh, yeah.
That was coming up. So my drive to work this morning was absolutely beautiful. So you
Wow.
are, and here I will never be able to see the sky that you will be able to see where you're going to.
Right. Yeah.
Milky Way, it's just freaking awesome. So
And what's nice about that is that Mark is going to, when he's available, he's going to be there and he's going to be helping me get that all set up so that I can enjoy my nice telescope.
yes,
'Cause
exactly.
I have a $2,300 Celestron myself, so and it sits on a equatorial wedge that sits on the tripod. The wedge is for when you're photographing a planet, for instance, when you're trying to videotape a planet, let's say like Jupiter, for instance.
hmm
All right, if it's on the telescope and it's a flat, how it's situated instead of on the equatorial mount. Then what happens is the planet does some weird things like move around in the sky, which you don't want that when you're trying to watch a video. You're trying to keep track of the planet. You want the planet to sit there like how Mark has it. You sit it there and it
Right.
stays tracking right in the view. Um, so I got the equatorial wedge for that reason. So that I know that the planet or the moon or whatever I'm watching in the sky and trying to take a video of it, it's going to be stabilized. Like if you're trying to take a video of a galaxy or something, it'll be like all over the screen just by the motion of the Earth or whatever. And so I learned that little trick by reading some kind of article somewhere. I can't remember what. But the wedge itself is like 25 pounds. The scope is another 25 pounds. Tripod is like 25 pounds.
Yeah.
Well, that's like,
Sarah just came in.
oh, look at that sweet baby.
Hey, Blackie. Blackie.
Oh,
Yeah, Blackie's my friend.
all right. Well, I'm going to bail
Oh,
Well, thank you for joining us,
tonight.
and I hope you have a good night. Bobby, would you like a reading?
yeah, I'll take one and then we'll do a group one to close it out.
All
Thank you-
right,
thank you
yeah.
for being here.
And the group one will be including the other watchers elsewhere.
Yeah.
All right, Bobby, we're gonna. I remember a couple of times I had a reading that matched Dr. Rita's. Remember that, Bobby, a little bit ago? When she said some kind of thing, and then I did this reading with these cards, and it was like, that says the same thing that we heard
I
Thursday
think
night.
you and me are being lucky so far. We haven't even had
Yeah.
a max card for a good while.
Yeah. Well, on my deck here, the angel cards, I don't think there's any bad cards. It's just
Yeah.
you gotta be heads up and think about things and be ready to react.
I just gotta say is thank God you don't play Final Fantasy or any kind of RPG games.
Right?
Because when I think about NASCAR, I think someone's about to lose a hit point.
Uh-oh. All right, there you go, Bobby. I got 3 good cards. I'll take a picture of them first, and then we'll share them with you. And then for the group, what we'll do on the sharing is that Bobby will share it to different groups like Discord or whatever.
Yeah, mostly on Discord. That's where everybody should be at. Everybody should be on Discordia.
All right, you see that? Yeah, now why is that there? Huh, why did that go there? No, I don't like that one. Let's move that out of the way. I don't know why that's even there. My my TV controller was there. Okay, now let me go back. Okay. There you go, that's better. That was weird. That was not there when I took Maria's pictures there.
I might have missed Maria's, but that's okay.
You can watch it. All right, hold on, everyone. Don't leave. We're going to get a group chat, a group reading after this one. And Bobby, here comes your picture.
All right.
And I'll explain what I see here. All right, there you go. Now, what I see here for Bobby, and you can read the heading.
Number 4, be a light to others.
Which I think you do already. All right, so you play your games, you socialize with other people, you try to be good, cheering, a cheerful participant in life.
Number 11, embrace this magical moment.
All right, and yeah. So when you understand something is a little bit different and it's a positive something, then, you know, maybe go for it, meaning step, work your way towards it and try to figure out what it's doing for you.
22, open your heart.
Yeah, which I think you do already. But maybe you need to be more understanding in some people's situations and be more open to helping even those you might not want to help. That's where the lesson comes from, Bobby.
Yeah.
Jesus told us to even love our enemies, right? All right, this one is for the group. So that includes anybody else on the other channels and for people in the chat. All right, that's a good one to start with, man. All right, remember this is for the group, so it'll be a little bit different. I don't know where Johnny was at during MWAT, but we missed Johnny.
I don't think Johnny was at MWAT today.
I'm glad to see that Amy was there, though. At least
Yeah,
at the end.
Amy was there.
All right, so now I'll get this and I'll send it to you, Bobby, and you can send it to the group.
Yeah.
And we can call it a night. We've got a good showing with Maria here. Glad she joined us.
Oh, yeah. Always great when we have somebody else.
Why am I disconnected? Said I was disconnected. Oh, now I'm reconnected. Okay. Bluetooth does that all the time.
Mine's happens the same way, too. I had to
I still heard you, though, Bobby. It was I don't know what was disconnected. That's weird.
Yeah. The phone's Wi-Fi can be a little bit messed up at times.
Okay.
Android
All right.
still always seems to have problems making the Wi-Fi work when it's supposed to be working. And you don't listen to it. They're not
Right. Uh-oh, what's that noise? Come on now.
Yeah. Okay.
So, on this one here, uh-oh, I gotta get that. That's why.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Hold on, Bobby. I gotta get this. Take me off screen, please.
Yeah. All right. Sorry about that. Everybody. Um. um so. Wait.
A few minutes, all right? I'll be back in a few minutes. Go ahead and share some stuff and I'll finish reading. Sorry about that.
Yeah. Oh well. Tell him to call back because we're almost done.
Yeah, okay. All right, let me try it. I'll call him after I get done. Put me up, baby.
Okay. Hold on. All right. Number 2 or 3. Archangel Michael is with you now.
Yeah. So, like I said, we always have a protector with us at all times, so you can call out for their help.
Yeah. Let's see. 12. Embrace your life purpose.
Yep. So everyone has a plan for life, and maybe some of us just don't know what that is yet. Even myself.
16. It's almost over.
Yep. So don't worry about anything, Bobby. It's almost over. It'll be working out the way that you want it to. Okay?
Yep.
So be patient. Work towards that goal. And sorry about that phone call, and thanks to my neighbor that's kind of helped me do the kitchen sink and countertop. And we got to call him back.
So
So
like I said, once we're done here, he'll call him back.
yeah, go ahead and play the rejects, as you said.
All those that goes within the factory rejects.
All right. All right. Everything's gonna be all right. Uncle, I'm trying to do a show.
And remember, we're on Mixer, Podbean, Facebook, YouTube, X, Trouble, Rumble, and Instagram. Pause and scan that QR code right away, because no one wants to be a ghost holding a cannoli.
Hey, how you doing?
All right, thank you, Bobby, for being here and helping. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here and call my friend back to see what's going on. All right.
All right. See you next time, everybody. Thank y'all for watching.
Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.
All right.